Good morning, people. September the 12th. Saw a bunch of posts about 9/11 yesterday. Don't forget, never forget. Still 9/11 back in the States because I'm 11 hours ahead as always, and that's because I run really, really fast. September 12th. Don't push others around if you have no blisters on your own feet. Good officers lead by example. Make sure the troops are cared for before attending to their own needs. When you treat others respectfully and never ask another to do something you would be unwilling to do yourself, you are entitled to the respect of others, and they will freely give it. But you cannot expect others to continue marching until they have blisters on their feet while you ride in the Jeep. Leading others means you must be willing to give far more of yourself than you would ever ask from them. Yeah, lead from the front. Unfortunately, my experience with the military and then later the government was that it was exactly the opposite. The officer class always felt like they were superior to the men, not the same as them. Very few. Were there some officers who were cool and who got it and were part of the team? Really, yes, but by far they're the exception to the rule. So, what he's saying is dead accurate. Unfortunately, in practical experience, I've seen that very little in the military, in the government especially. The people calling the shots were ass clowns. Had no idea what was going on down in the street. And in business, there's a lot of mid-level managers in business when I was in the corporate world that didn't have a friggin' clue. And they got there because they had a degree sometimes in college. They got there because, they knew somebody. They were family or a friend of family of the owner, something like that. Too often it's not based on their skill set. Or you've got the Peter principle where you got a good worker and they promote them to management because they were a good worker. Well, being a good worker doesn't mean you're a good manager. It's two different skill sets. So, more of that would be pretty cool in the business world, in the military world, and in the world in general. I wish more leaders, thought about how it was when they were coming up. My commission structure at One Realty Corp is based on how I felt about giving 50% of my commission to my broker when I did all the work. I didn't think it was right. I remembered that when I became broker, I changed it. So I'm not perfect, but that's an example of what we're talking about, where I thought more about what it was like to be an agent than a broker. A broker, I want to make as much money as possible. An agent is, I earned it, why is he taking half my money? So when I did the commission structure of that business, I thought from an agent perspective and not a broker. So more. We demand more. Bring us some figgy pudding.